Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, first of all, apology to the quality of this video. We are experiencing power blackout, and due to that, the quality will be down. But I think we will focus on the content of this video, so stay tuned. Now, we had completely avoided speaking or discussing the issue to do with the Kibra Member of Parliament, Peter Orero. But due to public demand and more blunders that is creating after the incident of traffic, it is now a discussion that is in public that we will talk about. Now, at first place, Larry Madoyo, the CNN journalist, recorded Kibra MP together with his driver when they were overlapping, breaking traffic rules. Now, the focus was not more on the breaking of the traffic rules, but actually the language and the kind of response or reaction they gave to Larry Madoyo. Pelekea Ruto, that you can take it to Ruto. You know, that arrogance. The first person to say that, it was the Member of Parliament. Then the driver picked that word from there. And it escalated.
Peleka kwa Ruto.
Sawa, nitapeleka kwa Ruto. Hiyo ndio naogopa peke yake. Also alikuwa anaendesha wrong side. Nika block. Halafu kaniambia hivi. Kwa nini halafu una nini? Kuta.
Peleka kwa Ruto. Peleka kwa Ruto.
Sawa, nitapeleka kwa Ruto. Hiyo ndio naogopa peke yake.
Due to public outrage, there was no way this matter would go unquestioned. So, the law was supposed to take its course. The driver was arrested, arraigned in court, charged, pleaded guilty, but paid a fine of 100,000 for breaking traffic rules. So after that, Honorable Peter Orero came out to apologize in public about the incident. He regretted it, which was well, because this was actually part of the damage control that he was trying to rescue himself in. This was perfect. And going forward, we expected him to be a law-abiding citizen, then to be, to work very carefully going forward, because people now will be monitoring him.
Mtu aliniuliza mbona wewe umetrend sana hii the last 3 days, eti wakifungua social media eti Orero ana trend. Na naona mmoja wao yuko hapa, yule aniliweka sana kwa Citizen, na muona hapa, na hata leo mseme sisi we are law abiding citizens. Watu wa Kibra, na yule anawasimamia ni mtu anaabide law. Hiyo siku ni ile kuoverlap kidogo na driver wangu akashikwa kona mbaya. Now already the law enforcement unit has done their job. Tumeongea na OCPD, tumeongea na base commander, wamefanya kazi yao, amepigwa fine leo na ametoka, tuko na yeye hapa na ameomba msamaha, amesema yeye ni law abiding citizen. Na hata muende leo mko Kibra hapa, muende mseme leo mlikuwa Kibra na mmeona maendeleo ile iko Kibra, na pia mseme yule mbunge wa Kibra ni law abiding citizen na ana mambo na mtu, mambo ni kufanyia raia kazi, ama sio?
Now, you know what followed after that? Now, this is now putting Kibra Member of Parliament Peter Orero in a very awkward and shameful situation. This member of parliament was caught on camera dozing during the National Assembly Committee of Education Oversight meeting that was taking place at the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development, KICD, iko Nairobi. So this was an oversight committee meeting, and him being a teacher, he attended. By then, yeye ni mwalimu. Nakumbuka after the late member of parliament died, who was really working for people of Kibra, then the brother came in with the sympathy, ran the remaining term. Then they ODM brought in this teacher. Walisema hako related kwa Raila, tujui kwa jamii. So hapa ndio mahali walifika. This member of parliament was sleeping. After the kind of noise he was making to Larry Madoyo, the arrogance, and now to sleeping. This is now what has made this member of parliament now to trend in bad mood. Hii peke yake imeharibu the other attempt of damage control he was trying to bring out. And this is in a very shameful situation. Now I want us to continue with this panel discussion, but before we go deep into that, I have a quick and humble request. For those who are watching the channel and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to our discussion. Now, imagine if this is your area member of parliament, his conduct and coming, the kind of reaction he gave in public. By the time he gave apology, it was the right time to do the right thing and know that the public is now keeping an eye on him. Lakini hakukumbuka, after even knowing that he had trended in bad mood. So he went on and slept. And now the discussion is in public. So this is the kind of members of parliament that Kenyans do elect, and the people of Kibra have sent in the parliament to represent them and the entire country. Najua mbunge ni mtu si eti anasimamia maeneo yake peke yake. Yeye pia ni mbunge wa nchi mzima. Because on some of the bills that comes to parliament, they have to speak about them. They have to vote on them, either support or reject. They have to make laws. So he is a national leader in that capacity. Even in his capacity in this committee, the national this was the National Assembly Committee of Education that were conducting an oversight meeting to do with the issue of education. Niona wengine wakisema hata hiyo kiti amekalia sio ya bunge ama zingine kwa zile komiti za hapa ni kwa KICD office. So he's deliberating on national matter. Kabla amuke kwa usingizi, will he really know what has been discussed? What is his input in that committee? Or he simply just went there or selected to this committee simply just because he's a teacher by profession? Mtu ni usingizi mtupu. When will he deliberate on the issue that is touching on people? When will he even know what the committee has discussed? When will he even compose himself to contribute positively on the matter and the discussion in that committee? That tells you that this guy is an embarrassment not only to his constituency, but to himself. When you remember what he did, and now as sleeping MP, an embarrassment to himself. Sasa hapo ndio siasa na uongozi wa huyu jamaa umefika. Watu wa Kibra wameaibishwa, huyu jamaa amejiaibisha. And because of his arrogance, the people are going to keep on looking at him, waiting for another mistake that he's going to commit. And they will be ready to criticize the very same person. Asifikiria sasa hiyo ndio mwisho. Criticism will continue. And even this was just a very silent. He was literally a non-existent member of parliament. Without any public scrutiny. But due to traffic incident, he is the internet sensation. Ajue sasa tumeanza kumulika na sasa hapo ndio amefika. Anamulika kwa mabaya yote. I don't know this, but please let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.